Well, I went out to feed the cats, and it was exactly 10:30 when I looked at the clock, and Lily and Josh were home. So I asked Lily if she wanted to see my Monster High customs, and she seemed interested. We'd been talking about the tree one the other day, because I woke up with the idea, and she was out there in the morning, and it was just like, oh. Um, so I went and got my stuff, and I went out there and they were making brownies, and I was like, oh, that's so funny, because I was just reading about when you decided to cut sugar out of your lives and greatly reduce it. And do you remember that? And my roommate just ignored me, and it's like, that sucks, because how hard would it have been to be like, yeah, I do remember that. But let's see. Um, yeah, I told her about the Monster High stuff. I wasn't very good at it because it was the first that I talked to anyone that day, which is today, the 3rd of January, 2016. It was the first I talked to anyone that day, and it's the first I talked to anyone today, and so it was, like, um, I wasn't very good at it, and I'm not very good at talking right now either, because I need to be talking to be able to communicate, not like a crazy robot person. But yeah, so it was challenging to present that to her, but I did a good job, and I think I remembered all of the storylines about, the story of the girl that I made, which I'm calling her Volta. Maybe that's her last name. I'm not sure, really, at this point. It's just something to call her. It probably won't be Volta. But, uh, yeah, so I did that, and then earlier I hadn't been able to find my organic chocolate syrup, and, I'm really pretty good at keeping track of my things, and so I was pretty sure that my roommate did something with it. And he did, and he smiled and thought it was so cute that he hid it from me in the kitchen in a bottom drawer. And I was like, that's not cool. And he was like, yeah, it's not fun when someone moves your stuff all around. And it's like, I organized the kitchen and put all of your things super handy to the fridge and oven, and it's not my fault that he flew off the handle as soon as I presented it before he could get a tour of where everything was in the kitchen. Um, but yeah, I didn't maliciously hide his stuff from him, and I told him that that was not a good example to set for his daughter, to be so proud of that with her sitting right there, like, yeah, I did that. And I was like, what you were was malicious and vindictive. And, he called me a crazy person, he whispered it to his daughter. And I was like, it is not the way to do life, to get back or get even with people who annoy or bother you. Um, that's not crazy that I said that it's not appropriate, that's not what you should have done, and it's not okay to do that. But I don't know, it's pretty much it's probably pointless at this point. She's 10 and she already steals and always wants to lie and steal, and it's just crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. He lies and he steals. He is a thief and he is a liar. He's not a person of his word. He has no personal integrity, and she's growing up to be just like him, and it's just so sad because she's such a lovely girl otherwise. Um, if only she had a good role model in her father, who she likes a lot. She really values him and takes after him and wants to be like him because she thinks he's cool. Yeah. She is really going to like 15-year-old boys. Because he's just like one of those. Uh,